Welcome to Sorry, Not Tonight. My name is Percy.
I'm Boo Radley.
And he is on trial today. Welcome to the courthouse. Boo Radley, you're on trial for being a book.
Well, this is sure a book pun, if you know what I mean.
Oh, you're gonna get booked for that one, am I right? Anyways.
A novel situation.
That's funny.
I want to talk about my dad.
I would love for you to talk about your dad, please.
I did this fun game with my coworker. I was gonna mention this. I thought this wasn't gonna be recorded, but now here we are.
Oh, nice.
I did this fun thing with my coworker, who's super chill, and I was like, "Hey, my dad looks like the peanut M&M." And
which one specifically?
No, the peanut M&M, the yellow one.
Oh, nice, nice.
Like the peanut M&M of the group. And and she's like, "No, the peanut M&M is featureless." And I'm like, "No, look him up and remember like his fucking shape and lip." And I had her pull up a picture of the peanut M&M, and I was like, "Are you ready?" And I put my phone next to it, and I thought she was going to piss her fucking jorts. Like, it's fucking uncanny. It's like if you ripped off his shell, it's my dad. And I was saying how my dad looks like brown, out of shape Thanos.
Oh.
This is all okay because my dad sucks.
It's true, he does.
But my dad looks like a peanut M&M. For those of you who want to make fan art of my dad.
Oh, all the time, every day. If I'm not making fan art of your dad, then I am not living my best life.
What'd you do if people ship our dads?
If people shipped our dads, they would have to be real fucking out of whack. They're like the kind of people who would like ship, I don't know, who's really racist? Because that's my dad.
I was gonna say, it'd be like shipping Brown Thanos with like a good Mel Gibson or like Liam Neeson.
Yeah, imagine Liam Neeson but Mexican, and that's my fucking dad.
That is I've seen your dad. That's wildly untrue.
Well, he doesn't look like he doesn't look like Mel Gibson, but my dad is super fucking racist.
Imagine a person-sized bullet.
My dad looks like Shrek. My dad looks like Shrek.
Shrek is a person-sized bullet.
My dad's white Shrek, just Mexican though.
And Shrek would be like, fuck with the hue.
Yeah.
Fan art of our dad would look like the two hippos fighting for like territory.
Yeah, and you know how like shippos do that? Hippos?
Whoa.
It's shippos. That's our dad's
I don't
ship name. But you know how like hippos do that thing where they like shit and then they twiddle their tail around to like establish dominance?
And they whip it at tourists?
Yeah. That's what my dad does, but just like it. Because he's a terrible person.
He broke his tailbone.
He didn't break his tailbone. He broke his hip going down a water slide.
Yeah.
In Costa Rica.
That was made of stone.
It's true.
It's fucked up.
Yeah, fuck my dad.
Nice.
Fucking racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck you, dad. Piece of shit.
Well, this is a cool bit.
Yeah. Anyways,
nice.
Tell me about your life. Tell me about your... you said were going to open it with something.
I was going to open with something. I want to have a short little discussion.
All right.
And
I'm ready.
Do you hear that?
I don't.
It's a little tweet.
I don't.
It's a little tweet.
Oh.
Tweet.
Oh, that.
Tweet.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Is that a bird?
Yeah,
Is it a fucking bird?
Welcome to Thirsty Birdie.
Oh my god.
Thirsty Birdie is this new fucking cool, funny bit.
Oh my god.
Where I talk about,
where'd you get all these fucking birds?
I bought them.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ, Brad.
Off the fucking Santa Cruz County.
Jesus Christ, Brad, there's so many of them.
Seagulls are like 25 cents if you buy them in bulk.
Why do you want to They all want to fuck.
They're thirsty birdies. I bought the horniest seagulls I could get.
Dude, I fucking hate this.
The horny ones are 15 cents if you buy them in bulk.
It just tried to nip my dick.
It did.
Oh, no. Don't me.
Thinks a little french fry.
I super hate it, Brad.
So in this episode of Thirsty Birdie,
Uh-huh.
I want to talk about fictional characters that I think can get it. Because I think that's better than real people. Even though we all know Jamie Lee Curtis can get it. We only need to talk about her.
Is that the Activia one? She's the one that
Don't fucking call Jamie Lee Curtis the Activia one.
She's the yogurt one?
She did not build her fucking portfolio to be called the Activia one.
I know her from yogurt. She shows me how to keep good poops.
Someday God's gonna judge you and he's gonna mention that first.
Good. I want him.
Let's talk about Baptiste from Overwatch.
Who?
Baptiste. He is the newest hero in Overwatch. He was added, I think, like a month or two ago. I just haven't played since then. I've been playing lately, over the weekends.
I have no fucking idea who you're talking about. I'm gonna look him up.
He is, yeah, say look him up.
Okay, so are we asking whether or not we would fuck him or whether he could get fucked?
Oh, he can get fucked. I'm just talking about him and why I like him.
So we're the thirsty birds.
We're the thirsty birds, specifically me.
Okay,
Me and my army of seagulls that are going to fuck Baptiste.
You should have said peacocks, because it got the P.
I can only
Like
afford
a penis.
seagulls.
Oh, Brad, God, you can't. If you can't afford the bit, you can't do the fucking bit.
They're short for semen gullet, which is everything every human has in 2050 when we evolve to finally have one.
Damn, he is fine.
Right? He's a good-looking man with a
Alright.
high top. Look up fucking Baptiste Talon.
Ooh.
Because it's him back from, he used to have a bad boy day where he worked for eco-terrorists, like we do when sometimes we're in high school. And he's just super fucking cute, and he has these cool fucking front-facing dreadlocks when he's younger too.
He do.
And there is a skin of it, and I
see that.
want to skin him, if you know what I'm saying. And he's great. Do you know why he's great also?
Tell me.
He's a really fucking chill dude. He is a funny character. I don't know when's the last time a funny character got added to Overwatch, but he's really funny and super sweet, and a lot of his sprays and stuff have to do with memes.
Genji's pretty funny.
Genji is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, he's a joke.
He's...
It's a fucking joke.
Genji is so funny. When he did Def Comedy Tour, and he said the line, he said, "I need healing." I shit and came at the same time.
You shame.
I came, if you will.
I do.
And Bastion's beautiful. He has a just a real good looking face and body, and
Baptiste?
cute little cute Baptiste, yeah.
Okay, you said Bastion.
Oh fuck. Well, Bastion can get it too. That's a different episode.
Okay, good.
I'd drop that toaster in my bathtub. But Baptiste is just really fucking nice, and I went from like, oh, this is a cool character, to, oh, I'm really good at this character, to like, oh, like, I want to draw this character, and now we're here, where my butt gets moist thinking about him.
I am wildly uncomfortable with thinking about your ass moisture.
That's how it happens in the fanfiction. I have self-lubricating ass.
Oh my god, that's a vagina.
Butt vagina, if you will.
A vagina.
It's a vagina with like the red B emoji in front of it.
Yes! Oh my god, I hate it. Yeah, so, he's definitely cute. I have not played Overwatch since Doomfist almost existed.
I was gonna
Was
say...
that his name?
Doomfist, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Doomfist is cool too, but thinking about him fucking me makes me scared.
Who else? I think Moira existed after that.
Moira came after that. Hammond.
Oh.
That everyone cares about. The fucking hamster.
Do people actually like that hamster?
Fucking... I've never met someone who's like, I love Hammond.
Okay, good.
Like, fucking nobody. And I know that he's called Wrecking Ball in the game, but like, I see some people play him, and my only response is like, what are you doing, buddy? It's fucking... No one cares.
Yeah.
And then Brigitte came out, and I fucking love her.
I do like her big muscles.
She's very cool. She got big muscles.
She do got big muscle.
Very cute, positive person too.
Good.
I'm trying to think of who else. I think it's just been since you played Doomfist, Moira, Hammond,
Yep.
Brigitte,
Yep.
And
Baptista.
fuck Daddy 2000. That's his name.
Dave Batista?
Oh, and Arisa. You might know.
Oh, I know. I played Arisa.
Okay.
She's cute.
Oh, that was probably before Doomfist.
She
It was.
was, you
That's
dingus.
right. Well.
Okay, well, shit, I'm down.
Don't want to talk about Overwatch and playing and how Baptiste plays. I just want you to know you can fuck him, and you should draw fan art of it so I can consume it.
I would love to draw a picture of this man that I don't know very well, and I would absolutely do it for you for the low payment of $29.99. 3 easy installments of $29.99.
Dude, if they sold smut in infomercials, they had to make payments on.
They used to in the 90s. Girls Gone Wild.
Oh, fuck.
All those old, yeah, remember?
I remember 3 a.m. and waking up in the middle of the night
Mm-hmm.
after watching South Park like I wasn't supposed to. And then also I was supposed to see is a bunch of blurred breasts.
It's true. I remember seeing them and being fucking titillated. Yeah, it sucked. I was very Christian as a child, so it was very scary for me to imagine that anyone would show their tatas on television. And to men, no less.
I'd say, and men are terrible, as history will show.
I know. I read the Bible. There's one good one.
There was a fucking comedy special that was on at 3 a.m. on Comedy Central one time, and this fucking guy sang a song. It was a country song called "Titties and Beer," because of course he did. And the girls in the audience like just flashed him, and they definitely didn't censor it. And I thought that was really weird.
Whoa!
I was like, whoa,
damn.
3 a.m. They don't give a fuck what they show.
I appreciate that. Go fucking balls to the wall, Comedy Central.
But also, like, could you imagine looking back 10 years later and be like, I'm the girls from the Titty and Beer song at 3 a.m.
That's awesome.
Because I wonder what they're up to.
Probably just like living their best life.
Because I remember they looked young. I was like also like fucking 14 at the time, so I definitely know they were older than me, but still young. They must be like around 30 now. So I wonder.
Just like us.
Yeah.
You ever think about that? It sucks, doesn't it?
It's really bad.
Speaking of being old, guess who definitely almost didn't get a drink at my event this weekend? I did some singing. I did a singing gig because that's the kind of person that I do. And it was me. Awesome. They didn't think that I was old enough. Apparently, I looked like I was under 21. I'm turning 27 this year, fam.
You are looking younger though. Like you are.
That sucks.
Like your like cheeks are getting like a little more rectangular.
That should be a good thing. Yeah, because I'm working out. But I shouldn't be like, oh, good job, you're in shape, now you're young again.
I definitely look like Act 1 Hamilton with the beard, so no one cards me for shit anymore.
I wish. The guy was really about to fucking make me... He was gonna have to ask my fucking music teacher, like, is this kid actually Like, yeah, I'm 26. I graduated high school in 2010. I'm old.
It's also like a venue bartender, and I think you said you were performing with children.
It was a youth conservatory.
I think if someone at the youth conservatory said, give me a margarita, I might either help that kid out or keep my job and not give a child who has facial hair and wearing a suit alcohol.
My suit also didn't fit me, so I'm sure that didn't help the fact that I look like a fucking 12-year-old dingus, but...
You look like a 12-year-old who wished he was big.
I seriously look like a Pinocchio. Like a Pinocchio, one of the many. But yeah, so, alright. Well, I appreciate that. Also, Baptiste, we'll fuck him one day.
Someday.
Yeah.
When VR becomes real and they make Overwatch. Someday when VR is real.
It is.
In the near future.
And you can do that.
They'll make Overwatch characters you can fuck.
I'll buy you a pair of VR glasses, and next week I want you to tell me whether or not you jerked off to it.
The reason I don't own a pair is that was what it would come to eventually. I'd have a day off and it's like, you know what? I got the next hour free. Let's see what the internet has.
Yeah.
And it would just be that. And then I could make my Brigitte Baptiste Oreo. I'm the fat in the middle.
I'd be too afraid to use VR because I'd be worried that I'd be jerking off aggressively and someone would walk in and I wouldn't notice.
I'd be afraid I'd be standing up and jerking off with a fucking headset on and someone has to walk in. And so I have headphones on. And it was just like, speak more Creole to me.
Oh my god, just like, can you imagine you just like silently just like and someone walks in and you fucking just jerking it?
Why do you fuck like a rat?
I don't fuck, Brad. You know this.
Like fucking, do you like bite the nape of the neck of your partner?
Yeah, Brad, I always have a cold when I fuck. That's how I do. I like being cold.
Do you want me to shoot it?
I do.
That's how you sound like
I don't.
Cold.
Don't. And then you go, achoo. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jesus Christ, it's over. I'm so sorry. I finished.
I told you about the Reddit story about sneezing and coming, right?
Yes?
Cool. I'm gonna talk about that story. There was a person who couldn't basically I'm just gonna explain the whole situation. Basically, fucking his partner, it was not good sex. It had not been good sex for a bit in the relationship, I guess. And as he's having this really fucking subpar, like 3 out of 10 sex with his partner, mostly due onto his part, as he admits. He's gonna goo, and at the last second he also feels a sneeze coming on. And he decides, I can do both at the same time. And he sneezes and goos at the same time, and I guess shotgun seed into his partner.
I fucking hated that you said that.
And like he looks at her, and she has like a deer in the headlights look. And he's like, I'm so fucking sorry. And like really quietly, she's like, no, like it's all good. And the next time they start fucking, it's also, going about, maybe it's like a 4 out of 10 this time. He's like, I'm gonna goo. I'm going goo. And as he's fucking about to shoot his goo, his girlfriend fucking tickles his nose, and he makes him sneeze and shotgun his nut again. And the reason he was asking this, I think it was on Reddit or 4chan, one of the two. He's like, I can't sneeze without wanting to come, and every time I come, I have to sneeze, because this has been going on for 3 months.
That sucks.
Every time I sneeze, I almost blow my load.
That fucking super sucks.
And what the fuck do I do? And it's one of the funniest fucking stories I've read.
I hate that.
Imagine every time you sneeze, you had to nut.
I wish I sneezed more. I never sneeze. I don't understand how he could make himself sneeze. Because the pepper thing wouldn't work. It would just make me hurt.
You know, just throw pepper in your eyes every time you're about to nut.
And then it'd be like, every time my eyes sting from seawater, I want to come. Perfect.
Open your eyes in the pool just for the thrill.
Chlorine doesn't hurt.
I mean, it starts to hurt afterward.
It doesn't. If you're a little baby. Anyways, Brad, you said you had games for me.
I do have a game.
All right.
I have 2 games.
All right.
We'll go back and forth.
All right.
And so, my first game is Trebuchet. In this game, there's 3 steps. We talk about the aesthetic of this Trebuchet. Like, what general feel we're going for. Like, medieval, cyberpunk. We say overall theme of this Trebuchet.
Okay.
Then we say materials and how it actually looks. Like, the build. Like, it has spikes, it has this or whatever. Then we say who's going in the trebuchet. Okay. And then we have to say where's the trebuchet going. Okay. And that's this whole game. And
are we theming the trebuchet towards the person we're stuffing into it, or no?
That is completely optional. Okay. And something I want to say, just to get this out of the way, for eliminating people for potential people to throw out a trebuchet, I'm gonna say we'll just nix conservatives for this. We know that pretty much any conservative would shove a trebuchet. I want to get a little more creative. Yeah. I would fucking.
And let's not say it's conservative. Republicans.
Yeah.
All Republicans.
All Republicans are like conservative.
I know, but not all conservatives are Republican.
Are you sure?
Yeah, they could be fucking libertarians or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Well, fucking like Republicans, because I know that I would love to fucking like shoot Ted Cruz into a cornfield. Yeah. Where he could eat himself to death.
Did you see that tweet where someone was like, Ted Cruz ate my kid, and he was like, and he was delicious? Ted Cruz actually retweeted that? I looked it up on his fucking Twitter.
Of course the fucking salamander would tweet something weird.
And everyone was like, what the fuck? But he acknowledged that he ate a child. I think we need to call the police.
He talks like he's only talks to people through fucking doors. Like...
He's the whisper you hear in your dreams.
I would shoot Ted Cruz into a cornfield. I would shoot Donald Trump into the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I'd build a trebuchet in the middle of the ocean, just shoot him more into it.
I'd build a fucking spike trap in the middle of the ocean and then have him fling into it and then have it sink to the bottom.
I would build a trebuchet that doesn't actually launch, it just explodes.
Yeah,
it takes out everything in a mile radius.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking oxygen destroyer.
Yeah.
And we both know this. Yeah. We would fucking kill a lot of politicians who suck. Yes. So we'll just nix them out. Okay. We'll just say like none of them. Okay. Because we already know. Okay. I want you to start.
All right. So
first you have to give me like an aesthetic you're going for.
Western.
All right. Are you talking like Western culture, or like Western like?
No, I'm thinking like yeehaw, partner.
Okay.
Like this trebuchet wears boots.
Okay. So all right. So now you're going to.
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
So instead of wheels, it has boots, and like you know how like you can like it somehow it uses the boots to walk. Okay. You push it and the boots move.
Is it like 4 boots on a spoke from each other?
Yeah, and then they kind of like as you push it, or maybe it's like a wheel, but like all the spokes have little boots on them.
Yeah.
So,
That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, just like that.
Please tell me. The first thing I imagined was.
But they're very big.
I was thinking Tim's with spurs on them.
That is the only one of them. Only one of them.
Only one of them, and it makes like a Godzilla stomp when you do it.
Exactly.
It's a really big Tim with a spur.
Exactly. It's incredibly lopsided. It's terrible.
So I'm assuming this is just like a wooden trebuchet that has boots for wheels.
Yes, but it also has like an ascot but made of metal. A bolo tie. That's it. That's what the yeehaws wear. Okay. It's also its favorite Disney movie is Home on the Range.
Of course.
It knows the yodeling guy song. The thing that built this trebuchet is cows. Cows built this trebuchet.
Okay, where'd they get all the feet?
They didn't. If you have enough hooves together, you can make them work as a one human hand.
Like a fucking
Yeah, they sharpen
like nanobots that just like form a hand.
Exactly, like they get their hooves very sharp so they can do the precision.
I'd end my own life if I ever saw cows doing that.
Just imagine 5 cows all together with their hooves out.
Like, I'd rather see a meteor coming towards the earth than see that.
It was very bad, but the cows are definitely the ones who built that. Okay. It wears like a jacket.
All right.
On the neck of the trebuchet.
I was gonna say, where's the jacket?
On the neck of the trebuchet. They've glued it on.
I'm assuming like a denim jacket or like a jacket with tassels.
No, like a leather jacket of tassels.
Why are cows using leather jackets?
It's from the penitentiaries. From the cow penitentiaries. It's like a warning sign to the other cows to do bad. You want to murder your family.
It's from crime cows.
This is what you do if you eat your friend's grass.
Chocolate milk cows, if you will, because chocolate milk is fucking disgusting.
What the fuck? I don't believe it. Milk in general is disgusting. Chocolate milk is the only stuff that's actually, like, drinkable.
How the yeah, it's because you like chocolate. It's not because chocolate milk is good. It's because you like the chocolate.
That's incredibly right.
Like, fucking, if I'm like, I hate this bowl of Sicklets, but I like that there's some M&Ms in there. It's because there's fucking M&Ms in it.
I mean, yeah. Dude, Sicklets and M&Ms are the same thing.
Fuck you!
Yeah, that was a joke on all of us. Okay. So, that's what my trebuchet would look like. And also, it has horseshoes everywhere. From the horses the cows have killed.
Just randomly?
Yeah, no, it's from the ones that they've killed.
Okay.
The horseshoes are attached to horse legs.
It's not a horseshoe.
It's a horseshoe.
That's primarily horse leg and 5% horseshoe.
Well, that's still a fucking horseshoe. Okay, no, it's actually primarily made of horse bones.
This is the worst Mad Max car you've created.
Dude.
Okay, who's going in it?
I want, Mr. Arby, the man who created Arby's, is going in this trebuchet.
John Arbuckle.
Yes.
That's why he calls himself Arby's.
Yes, Mr. John Arby himself is going into that trebuchet.
Okay.
And is being launched into a McDonald's. But like point blank range.
Right outside the door.
Yes. Point blank range. Like, this trebuchet is obviously too tall for this McDonald's. And he is splatting right onto the fucking, like, he is splatting onto the roof.
It's like the neck doesn't stop, it's just a catapult Arby's. It just slam dunks
it's kind of like
Mr. Arby's into the roof of it.
Exactly. It's like a very fast drinky bird. Except the drinky bird is Mr. Arby.
Is Mr. Arby being punished for making burgers out of cows?
Yep.
Is that it?
Yep.
And it's into a McDonald's?
Because they're run by horses.
What if the McDonald's roof is so strong, he just turns into blood mist as soon as he hits the top of it?
Well,
like, it doesn't actually do a lot of damage to the McDonald's, it just explodes Mr. Arby's.
Well, as everyone knows, McDonald's roofs are made of sponges, and the liquid that they get from that sponge is what they serve in the milkshakes that day.
They just juice the sponges.
Yeah, they would have Mr. Arby juice.
So you eat Mr. Arby's?
Yeah,
I
they'd
don't like
call
that.
it Sierra Mr. Arby's. They'd whisper that last part.
I don't like it.
Well, that's
That's a really good trebuchet.
Thank you.
Alright.
Cows are some of my best friends. I'm not racist against them.
Horses are some of my best friends. So I took some issue saying you want to use their legs. I even for parts just for decoration.
I didn't want to. It just happened, Brad.
It doesn't just happen. They collect like 18 horse legs.
Only the ones that steal.
What do they steal?
With their hooves. Obviously.
They got like fucking praying mantis hands underneath them, and they pick like one apple at a time.
If you take the hoof off of the horse, it's the little fingers. You know that, right? The reason we put horseshoes on there is to keep them from coming off. Because if horses had hands and thumbs, like they're supposed to, they would be way more powerful than humans.
They would. If horses had the ability to choke someone to death, like they'd be the dominant species.
Yeah! Imagine that. They would be riding us for pleasure.
Imagine a horse riding, but it's like slappy sounds because their hands.
Yeah, well, they would run. They would be bipedal. They would clap while they're running, just to show you that they have hands.
I imagine the like joints are still the same as just human hands.
Yes.
So it's just they have limp, broken wrists on the front.
They are wildly uncomfortable to look at.
And just like.
Yeah, they suck. Horses are bad people.
Thank you for making a horror movie with this trebuchet.
You're fucking welcome. Tell me about yours. First off, what's it made out of? What's the theme?
Well, the aesthetic, I want to have like a really nice like nature aesthetic.
All right.
I'm starting a greenhouse in my office, and I got nature on the mind, so I want this really nice nature themed trebuchet.
All right. Is it like nature themed, like your office, where a lot of things are made of plastic because stuff dies all the time, or is it like actual nature themed, where like there's bugs and stuff?
It's gonna be nature themed, like a rainforest, like real. I want real plants and materials. I can't keep a plant alive, but I can sure. So for this forest thing, I'm gonna make it completely 100% organic. I'm not gonna use synthetic materials. I'm gonna use stuff from the forest. So I'm gonna protect the forest by only using forest materials. I plan to use it's gonna take about 90 trees for me to use this thing that's gonna save the forest. I need all the wood from it. I want to build a very, very big trebuchet. Like I want this to be a kaiju-sized trebuchet.
Yeah, and of course, I mean, and there's gonna be mistakes because you never know what trees have good wood, so it might be more than 90.
It might be like more like 120 120.
Yeah.
Just so we can have like, and maybe
Extra.
like 180 for one build 2 trebuchets. One could be like a prototype.
Yeah.
The like 180 trees in the rainforest is like nothing. I think they could spare. Rainforest
Yeah.
is pretty greedy with its fucking trees.
Yeah.
So
Don't be fucking stingy, rainforest.
So I'm just gonna take like 180 of these bad boys.
Cool.
I'm gonna build one tester one and one actual one.
Yes, it is.
And we need all the wood from that.
Yes.
I also need to rip all the leaves off of the other trees.
Okay, cool.
And
in the forest?
Yeah, for camouflage.
Okay, yeah.
So I want to camouflage this in leaves.
Okay.
It's good. I'm gonna use vines as rope. Goodbye fucking lemurs, or as I like to call them, their scientific name, idiots. And I'm gonna use their vines to do the ropes on this, and that's gonna be what you cut. I'm gonna have a big, comically, very big machete that you use, like Clayton.
Wait, hold on. I mean, like, but no one's gonna be able to find this trebuchet after you're done building it. It sounds like it's gonna be, like, really hidden.
It's kaiju size, but covered in leaves. The point is to not find it.
Sounds scary, Brad.
And so, it's gonna be very scary. It's a kaiju size, fully camouflaged tree, trebuchet. That's covered in leaves.
Wait, what forest, though? Is it gonna be, like, the Sierra Nevadas, or is it gonna be, like, fucking, I don't know where
it definitely needs, like, Amazon rainforest trees.
Okay, cool.
For materials. It probably has to be built there. We can ship it out, to wherever I need to put it.
Okay.
We could probably make more money by maybe getting rid of, like, 60 more trees.
Okay, cool.
We can sell those, for transport money.
I mean, that's not even counting all the trees that are gonna have to get out of the fucking way for it to, like, get onto a ship or something.
Which is true. So we're at, like, 300 trees.
Okay,
which is probably fine.
That's fine.
I think there's like
you gotta save the fucking rainforest, dude.
I need to save the rainforest.
Yeah.
And so I need to do 300 trees.
Yes.
I think the rainforest is like 300,000. So
Yeah.
like this is like a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, it's fucking nothing.
That is
Selfish
like
asses.
that is 1%.
Exactly.
And the lemurs, I'll say it, they need to be extinct.
I agree.
They've been a fucking menace for a while.
Yeah.
And so I also want to like lemur vines are not going to be enough for this kaiju size catapult. I need to use actual snakes. So some of these snakes gotta go.
But like which ones? Big ones, small ones, all of them?
Probably need to use the big ones first.
Okay.
So good for gonna have some anacondas in there, then move way down to like vipers and other lakes. Definitely need to use those.
Okay.
In order to successfully fund my plan to save the rainforest.
Yeah. Are the more endangered snakes more powerful? Like, are we gonna have to use a few of those?
I think they're more tensile.
Okay.
I think they have a little more tensile strength.
Yeah.
So I'm
I mean that's why they're going extinct because they're just so fucking useful.
Let's say they're really fucking useful
They're just
for
so
everything.
fucking useful. If
That's
they
why
were
they're
so fucking useful.
That's
we
why
wouldn't
there's
need
so
them.
many bowstring like bow and arrows
Yeah.
that are made from like snake.
Just pure snake.
Snake essence.
Just
like to
full,
call it.
Full ass snakes.
If you put one bottle of snake essence or just a drop from a bottle on a
Essence.
bowstring, it won't fucking break.
It's true.
That's how durable snakes are.
Do you know how many snakes you gotta fucking juice to get that essence too?
I do, 87.
That's a lot.
That's a bottle. That's bottle about size like Tabasco bottle, but really useful. And so we gotta choose some snakes and use other ones for ropes. And we gotta
few
test
the
those.
endangered ones first.
Now, this is a good part of it because I've been talking about all this loss and what we gotta gain. I'm gonna create jobs, but primarily for local gorillas.
Okay.
Gorillas are gonna help me build this.
Good.
I'm gonna rally them, and
They have not been part of our economy for a long time.
They haven't, and they deserve to be back in it.
I agree.
And they're gonna have a union.
Good.
And they're gonna have pay and bananas, which we can get. We could probably use banana trees. So if we just cut those off and just harvest bananas,
Yeah.
pay them in bananas. Gorillas love bananas, and they don't eat anything else.
It's true.
Which is good. I've played Donkey Kong, and so we can definitely do that.
Good.
So.
And as we all know, gorillas like fucking greatest enemy is giant wasps and alligators.
That is true.
Yeah, and rhinos.
And rhinoceroses. We won't need to worry about rhinoceroses. By the time I fund this project, they'll probably all be dead already.
That's true. Thank God. Fuck those guys.
So after we build this giant trebuchet,
They're so fucking useful. We just need them dead.
So we got this trebuchet built. It's covered in leaves. We're using snakes.
Okay.
We got the vines and
It's
everything.
big.
It's kaiju size.
It's super big.
And I made this workforce for the gorillas, and now we need to pick a candidate to go in it.
Yes.
It's the gorillas.
Okay.
All the gorillas I've employed go in the trebuchet.
Okay, so
This is the most beautiful part of it.
Okay, hold on. So you employed them to get flung.
Yeah, but like it's not in the contract, but like I think it's definitely implied because I had to take like I had to take molds of all their asses, and I put a lot of those into like the bowl of it. And so they definitely sat in some soft clay to get a perfect mold of their asses.
Yeah.
So I've given them pay. I've given them a union. They have to go in this trebuchet now.
And I mean, your company is called Flingham's, so
it's called,
they should know.
It's called Flingham's.
Yeah.
Like, it's called Flingham's, and they should know that they're gonna get flogged.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can't sign up. Like, if I was working for Stabbies, I would expect to die. That's just how it happens.
And something I forgot to say about the design of this, we definitely had to use about 800 more trees because there's multiple heads of this that all go off at different times. This thing basically looks like a Star of David if you look at it from an aerial view. It's still kaiju size.
Okay.
It's about the size of, like, fucking Area 51 in radius, and it has necks that are just gonna fling from different directions. They fling more towards the middle. So just imagine...
but they definitely go off at a different time, right? Because I'm
different time. Otherwise, it'll just
Star of David.
It'll just be like an explosion firework of gorilla parts,
and they would just be hitting each other like.
Like, I think that would invalidate the whole purpose.
It would.
And so it's not bad. It's not like they're gonna die because I'm gonna put this in fucking Kansas. Because fucking who gives what are they gonna be using the space for? It's square shaped and it's perfectly sized to house my kaiju catapult.
Yeah.
And it's gonna fling gorillas in different parts of the world.
Okay.
Where better jobs are, because there's no jobs in Kansas. So I'm sending gorillas into Silicon Valley, into San Francisco, into Orange County, into New York, into New England. Get that Old Bay seasoning all up on your fur. Yeah. I'm gonna send them to Florida. I'm gonna send them to Alabama. To kill the politicians there.
Oh, the stipulation, we can't fling the politicians.
No, we can't fling them.
Kill
we
them.
can shoot gorillas.
Okay, good. We can.
That's absolutely something we can do.
Okay, good.
And so, my Flingham's company is going to shoot gorillas all over the United States to get better jobs. Because this is a one and done deal. I did feed them handsomely with bananas. Yeah. Now they can get actual money working for Google. Yeah. And working for Amazon. And then they can help.
That would be funny, right? If they're working for Amazon.
Right? One Amazon to another, they'll feel right at home. It's just like it.
Jeff Bezos, the rhinoceroses,
they can rip off Jeff Bezos' arms and throw him into some tall grass never to be seen again.
Exactly.
And that'd be really good. They could slap his bald head and just get like the acoustics.
Oh, they could start that fucking song from Tarzan.
Yeah, they could be like they could do like the fucking like jungle beat.
Yeah.
Minigame from Donkey Kong, like the controller you have to plug into like the GameCube or the Wii or whatever the fuck it was.
Of course.
And then just do that on his fucking dome piece.
Please.
And that's my trebuchet.
I really like that. I will say you're gonna need more trees, specifically trees with big leaves, because or just like shrubs with big leaves. You're gonna have to get all the shrubs because like they're gonna need parachutes, if you want to be ecological, you got to use shrubs for the parachutes.
That sounds wildly excessive. I don't need that many trees, and we all know that gorillas have really powerful tiny legs. They bounce when they land because they're so strong, and they bounce and they get a little bit of bounce and then they're fine. And they're being shot from Kansas, which isn't that far. It's not like they're being shot from like Kyoto, which would kill them and burn them up on impact.
Okay, so wait, you know more about gorillas than me. I heard that they're not really dense. So like they look big and they take up a lot of space, but they don't actually weigh that much because their density is so light. Is that why they're able to go through the air so far?
That's true. Gorillas are mostly empty. Which is the weird part about them. They're actually a little bit hollow. And so they travel through the air, but it's not like too fast or too dangerous. They have all powerful legs. That's where most of their meat is.
That's why when they go ooh, it's so echo. It just ooh.
Yeah, if you like
it's hollow.
Like do this.
Blowing a horn.
Like slap a gorilla and put your ear up next to it. You'll hear like a little echo inside, like a little bowl.
It's gonna be like more than a watermelon.
Yeah, like more than a watermelon. But like if you carved out a pumpkin and you put the lid back on it and you slap it, that's what a gorilla sounds like.
It's amazing.
Thick skin, empty inside.
Okay, I do want to go back to your premise. How's this gonna save the rainforest?
I think it's pretty fucking obvious.
Oh, you know what? You're right. You're right. I'm the idiot here.
No. I want to explain how this is gonna save the rainforest.
Okay, please do.
Because we all know the apex predator in the rainforest is lemurs.
Yes.
And
they have guns.
They have guns, and they use them their vines to make the guns. And so I took away guns. I decriminalized the rainforest. And I just had to use the vines from it. I just needed all the snakes and trees to really make sure the lemurs were dead.
Yeah.
By destroying the lemur habitat, I have successfully solved crime in the rainforest, and there's not going to be any death anymore, and I helped gorillas get jobs.
That's amazing. What about the other forest creatures? Can you tell me about what they're going to do?
Fucking, they can do whatever, man. I got my trebuchet. I only want to give gorillas jobs, because I think they're the most, they've had it really hard. They don't really have a standing place in society in the Amazon. So I make sure that they got the job. I cleared out a lot of space, so they can probably frolic around pretty freely now.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I mean, like, if you're just taking the leaves off the trees that are left, right? I mean, like, you're leaving the trees because you do want to save the forest, but they're not going to have any leaves on them. So, I mean, it's if we leave some tools for the other animals to use, they can cut down those fuckers and then, like, build houses. Can you imagine?
They could build houses. We could build houses for the Amazon forest spirits because I couldn't think of an animal.
Well, I mean, like, you know what? Humans are obviously the best keepers of this planet, so we could make houses for people with those trees to keep the forest safe.
We could, if we build houses for people, if we just carve out a few more trees that we're not using.
Yeah.
And we build houses for people. We could build houses for people that are good people and could help save the rainforest.
Yeah. I think that's good, and then they can live in harmony with this.
And I could shoot some gorillas back to the rainforest. And hopefully they live, because it is far away. They might burn up on impact, like meteors.
Yeah.
And, a few
meteors... You gotta get the strongest ones.
And, if they don't make it, they sizzle out before then. It'll be a good little, shooting star show.
Yeah, no one's gotta fucking know. We don't gotta tell the people in the Amazon what we're doing.
And no one's gonna fucking, no one's ever gonna believe, oh, that was a gorilla.
Exactly.
If you see a shooting star and you make a wish on it, maybe it'll live. So every time you see a shooting star, please make a wish. It's probably one of my employees.
Yeah, and I mean, no one's gonna fucking know, because these things are gonna be so, your trebuchet is gonna be so camouflaged. No one's even gonna know what's happening.
This is why covered in leaves. That's what I'm saying. And the leaves will be dead in transport. Everything in Kansas. So it'll be covered in dead leaves. It'll be a mound of dead leaves, and there's a billion mounds of dead leaves in Kansas.
Yeah, literally, Kansas is just a pile of dead leaves. Do you know that's where America puts its fucking dead leaves? And we rake them to Canada.
And
Kansas.
Kansas. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, same thing.
It's a territory of Canada.
Yeah.
And some of the gorillas, what I could probably do for them, I can use one of the next and just shoot them right back into Kansas. Maybe make it a better place. It'll be a short trip. They might not survive if it's that close, but they are powerful enough to where I think they can make it.
I think that was a far better use of your trebuchet than killing Mr. Arby.
You did turn them into blood mist and serve them to people.
I guess, but that's not. You
didn't save the
rainforest or giving jobs to gorillas.
I know.
So.
And you know what? I bet if Harambe had a job, he wouldn't have killed that kid. That kid lived. But maybe he shouldn't have. Let's move on to the next bit.
Yeah. All right. So, are we making another trebuchet or?
We can make another trebuchet.
Okay.
I have another.
If not, we can move on. That's
no. I have another game, but we can do it after.
Oh no! Let's play the other game.
Okay. I know if you had a game you want to throw in between this.
I do not.
Okay. So for this next game, it's gonna be So as we all know, Video Game Con is going on right now.
Yep.
It's
R2E2.
Entertainment 3 is what's going on.
R2D3.
R2D3. DEE3 is going on right now.
IMVU.
E3 is going on right now, and it's going in. Everything's gonna change with games. They're gonna show a lot of cool things that are not gonna disappoint anyone.
Yeah.
And I definitely want to be inspired by that.
I believe that this year there will not be a lot of grizzled old white men with
I don't
guns.
think there's gonna be a single white person at E3 and starring in a game.
I agree. Starring in a game or at the convention.
Or at the convention. I think they're just gonna fucking ban all of them.
I agree.
They're just gonna be like, get out of here.
That's woke culture.
That is woke culture.
No more white people at
We'll hold them at fucking gunpoint at the doors.
Exactly.
And if they don't, and they have to step on a picture of David Hasselhoff on their way in, it's the only way they'll let them in. If they don't, they'll fucking shoot them.
Exactly. Well, that's how you know a white person, if the white person's actually white, if they step on David Hasselhoff and don't burn.
Yeah, and all white people love David Hasselhoff.
It's true.
It's very true.
It's true. Every single maternity ward for white people has David Hasselhoff playing, because if they don't, the white kids will die.
Whenever I make sex on a white woman, David Hasselhoff's always on the roof and
screaming obscenities.
Like, David has a picture, a JPEG of him is on the roof just to make sure she'll get pregnant. Because his presence makes people more fertile.
It's true.
That's what I'm saying.
It is necessary.
So if you're stepping on this god of fertility, you can come into E3.
Yeah.
But if you didn't, bullet to the head.
Yeah.
This game.
Tell me about it.
I want to. We're game studios.
Oh.
One person will be game studio, the other person will be audience.
Okay.
And you gotta really sell the audience on your E3 presentation.
Okay.
And it could be fucking anything.
Okay.
Because everyone at E3 seems like they're just fucking doing whatever.
Yeah.
Very successfully, not really disappointing anybody.
Okay.
So, like the last game, you can start this one.
Okay, no. So I want, with this, I want you to narrow it down a little bit more for me. I want to know what,
so
what's
basically,
the rating?
The rating?
What's the rating of my game?
So do you want me to, like, help you create?
No, just give me, I want the rating and I want the title.
Okay, so set you up.
Yep.
Oh, I really wanted you to come up with a title, though.
Oh, okay.
Your rating, this is an E for everyone game.
Okay.
Maybe E10. You can pick one.
Okay.
It's an E to E10 game.
Okay. So, my game is called...
Wait, you have to do it like an E3 presentation.
Okay. Hey, guys! It's so good to be here in... Is it in LA?
It is... Pick a city, I don't know.
It's in Iraq. This is E3.
Yeah, Iraq.
Yeah, and we're here today. I'm presenting my new game from the game studio Thumbs. My new game, Leave 2.
Remaster Leave 1.
Security. Security. Thank you. Sorry, there was a white person here. So Leaf 2 is going to be a game for children. It's going to take the place of human interaction. Because we just, humans, we just don't have time nowadays. We want you to be able to sit your kid in front of that game board, and texting is really important. This child is going to text the game to tell it what to do. You're going to give your kid a phone. It's going to text this game and be like, hey game, I want to play. This game learns on the internet. So we have made sure that this game is learning everything from YouTube to Reddit. Only the best comments go into this game, and it's learning every day. So it's a thank you. That one's a good one. And so every day this kid's gonna learn a little bit more about the world, and when it texts and it talks, this game is gonna teach this kid how to answer phones, how to order Chinese food online, how to.
I love those guys.
Security, kill this man.
Please.
No, he's.
Please.
No. Boom.
Please.
No.
That was
Die.
Both my knees at once.
Die.
Please.
Shut up.
Please.
Okay, thank you. He's dead. And so that's what this game is gonna do. I would like to take questions now.
I have a question over here.
Yes.
I work for Fart Entertainment.
Oh, I love your news.
Will Leaves 2 finally have DLC unlike Leaves 1?
Yes. In fact, we're working on it right now. Leaves 2 is going to have an expansive downloadable universe, which your kid will see on its iPhone option in the app for Leaves 2. There's a bunch of little things that you can buy every single day. We'll just have a new thing that you can get to make your world bigger and better. You want to change the color of the sky? You can buy it now. You want to change the color of that leaf? You can buy it now. You want this tree to have a face? You can buy the ability to import your face onto that tree's face.
Is the game gonna have VR?
Yes, but it is a texting game, so you're just gonna wear the goggles and you're just gonna watch yourself text.
What kind of leaves you got?
We got at least 3. Right now, we could only afford the licensing for poison oak, poison ivy, and vines. But we're working on ficuses. And we're pretty sure that Black Oak will be available as a DLC sometime next year.
Black Oak? Is it gonna be a white oak?
There is no such thing as white oak.
I can't
Security kill this man.
I can't identify with Black Oak.
Boom!
Oh god!
Yeah.
My dick!
Well,
please.
No. You're not getting it back. We're getting it. Someone, feed that to my dogs.
Oh, Beans, this E3 sucks.
Yeah, well, it's the best E3 you've ever been to, you fucking chode.
My dick's off.
Good.
Please.
Yes. Next question, please.
Yeah, can you put that guy's... Is that gonna happen to me?
Yeah, if you keep fucking talking, Jim.
How'd you know my wife's name?
Yeah, I see. You're wearing her fucking sweater that she embosses her name on in all of her things.
I have a question.
What?
I work in Iraq working on games.
Yes.
Will this game have integration with reality?
No. The fucking game. You idiot. Absolute fucking dipshit. We're already bringing you leaves and real world technology. Isn't that enough for you and your brats?
You really cut into me today.
Yeah, shut up.
I had a hard commute here.
I don't care, Frank. Go back to your fucking loving wife. God! I'm so fucking sick of your Facebook statuses! We get it, your kid's in high school and they're doing honors classes. Shut up! Frank! Just shut up! Does anyone else have a question about my fucking game?
I have one.
Yes!
Is there gonna be Leaves 3?
Lindsay, I'm gonna fucking choke you. We get it, you're a plant for my fucking company. Why do you keep asking questions like this? We went over this.
We had a lot
Lindsay,
of ideas.
shut up! Next question!
I won.
Okay, yeah.
Is this gonna get Steam release?
Maybe. We're working on it. Todd Howard hasn't gotten back to me. He owns Steam now at this E3.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Where's Todd?
I don't want to tell you.
When's the last time Todd ate?
He told me not to tell anybody.
Let him out.
If someone knows, it'll break the curse. If you know where to find him, he can get... I can't do that again. Don't you remember what happened when all those kids found out where Todd was? The deaths that happened after they played Leaves 1? Because Todd got out? Why do you guys keep asking me this? I'm trying to save you.
I have a question.
What do you want?
Is it gonna be parental controls on this game?
No.
I don't know if I want my kid playing with the Poison Oak one. Poison Ivy's fine. I want parental controls for this.
Well, I think your kid needs to get a load of the real world. If you weren't such a helicopter parent, maybe these fucking millennials wouldn't need to teach their children.
My kid has asthma, so anytime he thinks about how something smells, he gets a fucking attack.
Your kid is a hypochondriac and a dipshit. He doesn't need an inhaler, he needs a fucking better parent. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking idiot. Someone else? Anybody else? No. Security. Fucking gas them. I'm leaving. Deuces, pigs.
How do you think your game's gonna do on market?
Bad.
Cool.
I don't think it's gonna do good.
That was a good E3 presentation.
Thanks. It's definitely gonna be more entertaining than the other ones. I'll tell you that much.
I mean, yeah, 3 people got shot and you gassed the audience. I don't know if it was sleeping or mustard, which is like the hard part.
It's sleeping gas, but spicy.
Sleeping has like cumin in it.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of pepper in there.
Cumin's not spicy. If you think so, then
You're a dipshit.
Your parents gave you weak genes. Anyway.
Like Levi's. Jeans, but with a J.
Jeans?
Yeah, like shut the juck up. That's with a fucking J too. Give me your fucking name and your shit stuff.
This is my E3 presentation. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
As you know, me. Thank you.
I heard this game was M.
This is our company's first M-rated game.
Mm-hmm.
As you know, from over here at Big Dad Sneeze Company, we've been developing our new M-rated title just for you.
Oh.
It's innovative.
Yeah.
It's groundbreaking and immersive.
Oh.
And other key phrases.
Yes.
There's
a lot of fucking buzzwords in that.
There's a lot going on in this game.
Oh.
In this immersive, innovative game,
Yeah.
you play as your dad.
My dad?
Dad Sneeze finally has dad integration to your game. It'll be an AR game, in which case you get to scan your own father, and then you put on a VR headset, and then you fight your dad.
Oh, wait. What's the name of this?
I will take
called?
questions after.
Oh.
So, as we know, I was about to rip ass, and then there was a mic in front of me. I don't want to do that on my own conference. I learned from 2018. Forgot what year it was.
That's funny.
You can fight your dad in this game. You can fight dads of all colors depending on what color your dad is. So it's diverse, it is immersive, and most importantly, it's innovative. You scan your dad, and then you can fight an actual digital version of your dad.
Does it hurt?
It does not hurt anyone. You put on the VR headset, and there's different types of moves you can do on your dad. And we'll have DLC coming in the future to where you can download funny gamer things like Hadokens, a Mario uppercut, or the gun from Resident Evil.
Could I upload someone else's dad and
I will take questions afterward. I swear to God, they let you in every year. Just because you were in Make-A-Wish last year, they let you in every year now. I'm glad you got better. Shut the fuck up.
I'm not better.
Don't fucking hog the show. This is about my game. About fighting dads. Now, I'm going to introduce you to this game called... It's called Ted.
Yeah.
Much like my dad's name.
Yeah.
Ted Howard.
Oh.
And, as you know, he died right before this show.
Oh.
You didn't know that. It was right before the show happened.
I'm so sorry.
I made this game and presentation in honor of my fallen dad, who died in beta testing of this game.
Oh.
And the coolest function of this game is that you get to turn the VR headset clear and look through it like a pair of goggles, and you can fight your real dad in real life. No moves, no DLC, just a good old tussle with Pa. And that's Ted. Thank you.
Taking questions now?
Thank you. I'll take questions now.
Okay, so could I upload someone else's dad? And is there going to be an X-rated feature where I can fuck someone else's dad?
In Ted, you can scan other dads and fight other dads. We have not integrated a function to where you can, to say it more appropriately, parent wrestle with a father.
It's just...
Only because the legal work around that is unimaginable.
It's someone else's dad.
You could scan someone... The technology, you could scan a person. There's young dads. There's dads who are like 17.
Your last game had DNA testing. Just make sure that that's in this one.
That was 23andMe Simulator. It needed DNA testing, so you could fight your ancestors. This one's about fighting dads. It's much different. I need another question.
Okay.
Don't answer. You're not allowed to answer anymore.
I have a question.
Okay.
If I were to fight my father, and I win, what's the end game?
That is the best part of the game. If you beat your dad, you get a dad score. And there's players all around the world who will be fighting their dad and more. Beating your dad once a day will give you a dad score of 1. Doing it a week in a row, you start gaining more and more points. Fighting your dad every day will give you more points until one day you become your own dad legally. We have worked this out with governments around the world to where you become legally your own dad. You can sign your own documents. You can make your own Club Penguin account. You will be your own dad.
What happens to your actual dad then?
He disintegrates.
What if I don't have a father?
Why are you at the presentation for Ted, the dad fighting game, if you don't have a dad?
My mum brought me. That's right. I'll answer his question.
Maybe you can fucking scan a dad and not fight him and just stare and learn what it's like. Any another question?
Yeah, I have a question.
Please, thank you.
So I heard that your company has been embezzling from the Republican
Take him out. Take him
Party.
out. Take him out.
No,
Remove
they need to
them.
be heard. We
Remove
need
them.
to be heard. We're so
Get him out of the conference. It's been happening since 2013, I swear to fucking God. I need another question.
Yeah, so I don't have a next-gen console. Is this going to be available for PC?
You can play this game on PC, on Xbox, on PS4, on your phone, and on Sega Saturn.
What if I only have a Game Boy Color? Can I just throw that at my dad?
Get fucked. Next question.
I got a question over here. Over there, over here.
Cockney Jim, you show up every year.
I love your games, sir.
Thank you for your support. I don't know why you come here. You work over at Snaggletooth Co., a competing competitor. But I like that we have this friendly competition between us, and that we're still friends. You took a bullet for me in Korea, and I'll never forget that. That's why we let you in.
I just want to make sure that you're going to be at my next presentation.
I'll be at your next one if I have time. I'm very busy with my own thing.
That's what you said last year. We didn't see you.
I got really hung up with development of Ted. I am very sorry.
This one's about tapeworms.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Well, this isn't your presentation. I'll catch you at the tapeworm game. Ask me a question, please.
All right. Sir.
Okay.
You only have room for like one more question.
Okay, fine.
Because the next people, he's going to be delivering his tapeworm speech in like 3 minutes. You need to hurry
Are you
this up.
fucking serious?
Yeah, I told you about this. Why don't you plan things better?
I just have a whole gameplay trailer of like Ted.
Oh my god, then show it. Run the tape.
Okay, so I'm gonna run the tapes. This is gonna be, sorry, no more questions.
I still have a question.
Fucking stop.
But
Stop.
it was super good.
I'm glad you made a recovery, and I'm sorry you've relapsed.
How much money you gonna be spend with this one?
This.
How much, sir?
I need to show it at the end.
The whole family's here, apparently. I just want to know. We all want to fight our dad.
This game will be. The best thing about this game, Ted, it is free to play. The only thing you have to buy are combos and different moves and gameplay. We provide the game, you buy the gameplay. Everyone can download it though on PlayStation Original, Xbox One, PC, and Sega Saturn. I need to run this footage.
Alright.
As you can see in this footage,
in a world where you're a dad. Oh, Billy, I'm sorry you couldn't make it to your game. Yeah, Dad. Man, I wish I could fight him sometimes. What if you could fight your own fucking dad? Oh shit, finally! A way for me to fight my own dad.
Sir, we didn't have enough money to finish it.
This isn't even the right video. This is our test video. What's the one with my dad in it? He died right after.
Sir, you deleted all of that.
I didn't delete it.
You deleted it to make room for a Pokemon video. You filmed it on VHS.
Oh, that wasn't the one I was using though.
It was.
There was a different one. It had
Sir,
to be.
It was. Your father is dead. You can't get that film back.
My dad's dead. I need the film back. Is there a way to recover from VHS recording over him?
No.
I heard there was like the thing where you could like do it.
No.
I heard you could do it.
If you turn it up really loud, you can hear your father's voice over the Pokemon that you recorded over.
I caught a Mr. Mime. I don't want to hear my dad over a Mr. Mime.
Well, sir, it's your fucking problem, isn't it?
Thank you for coming to my E3 conference.
I'm not gonna buy that game. Yeah. Me either.
Please buy Ted.
No one's buying Ted. Yeah, that game sucks. So how do you think that game's gonna do, Brad?
I think it's not gonna do well. All you have to buy is the gameplay.
It sounds like every app I've ever downloaded for my phone.
No, but you can get it for Sega Saturn, which makes a difference.
It's true.
It makes it unique and special.
I don't even know what a fucking Sega Saturn looks like.
It's from like the 90s.
Ba-dum-bum. The more you know. I kind of want to do that one more time.
So you want to do one more round?
I do.
Of E3 conference?
I do.
Okay.
I do, but this time I want you to give me a rating and a title
All
and
right.
a genre.
So I give you a rating, title, genre.
Yep.
Okay, and you'll do the same for me next time.
Yep.
Okay.
So actually, pause it so that we can.
Hi, this is Brad from Sorry Not Tonight. So in editing this video, I happened to notice that there's some audio missing because there was a power outage during this episode, and I thought I saved the audio, and I'm sure I have it saved somewhere, but I sure don't have it right now. So that's gonna be a little bit of a problem because we'll never know how this game ends. We did another conference, and you know what? We'll never know how it ends. But the lucky thing is that once I do find the audio, we'll probably release things that are like lost episode or missing bits that like we cut out or just like old stuff we recorded. This E3 conference that is just missing now will probably be one of them. And so I'm sorry that on the second episode there's already an issue with losing audio. But hey, it's not all bad because now I get to kick back and relax, and you get to enjoy this nice short episode. So go call your dad, go fight your dad, eat something nice, drink water, and most importantly, pray every Sunday. Thank you so much. I'm gonna kick back and relax myself. Have a good night.
Hey, Rob.
Hey,